Hello? Alright, alright. Hello? Alright, there we go. Alright, and we are in. Hehe. Alright, so let us continue our game. Bring this. I didn't realize my mic was so far away. Sorry. I hope this doesn't sound. Day 15. So it's been a little bit since we've actually gotten to play this. So in case you guys weren't around last time, we are in charge of a horticulture shop. We identify the plants and we sell them to the customers in order to fix their problem. We have about half of our plants identified. We have a little book that we can use to identify all the plants. There's plots going on at the same time. There's a cult running around trying to summon some ancient evil in order to cause chaos, destroy the world, you know, the usual cult shit. And let's see. Decay gives way to growth from death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Okay, we have a will to explore, so let's go ahead and try and do that. West of White Scar by the river. Where's White Scar? Or White Seer. Okay. West of White Seer by the river. What if we try here? Oh, hell yeah! Alright. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder. From the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Oh, that's so pretty! Oh, that's lovely. Let's put it in the section with our unidentified plants. Put this away for now. Take our first customer. Oh, hello, Mr. Postman. Lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. I'm just a guy who sells plants, okay? That's all I do. Oh. I'm speaking to a woman from Ironside who told me of a cave nearby that locals stay away from. Apparently, there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. And the fact that it's already checked means we have already actually explored said cave, which means we've already gotten the thing out of that we were meant to find. Oh, hello, Faye. How's it going? Why can't I remember? Was something important? I know there was, but there's only darkness now. Okay, let's see. Sour Band. This one we've already gotten identified? Sour Bandy. We haven't. Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Large stamen. I wonder if this is it? L-shaped flowers, heart-shaped leaves. It could be this. The leaves feel smooth and soft underneath. The large stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. That could be it. I think that might be it. Yeah. So in that case, we'll go ahead and ID that. It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in that jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of that creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful, and suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I haven't been myself lately. Oh. Okay. Let's identify that one. And go ahead and sort it, because all of the ones we have identified, I know I already... that goes here. We do have our will to explore. Do we have anything we can actually check out? Woken Dendro is loyal to the summoner because servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that doesn't mean it can be harmed. Near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Dendro was ousted from the world, although we know 5 plants were required for the ritual. The specific plants are not known. Okay. This we can't really do anything with. Briar's Disc. Okay, that's Elixir of the Damned. Made from a combination of Arbutum alacritus, Masculosis retinentia. I don't know why the fuck I'm stumbling over this so bad. And Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It's said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. Interesting. I think that's all I've got here. So otherwise, other than like, you know, taking some blind shots on the map, we really don't have anything we can go and explore right now.
My wife of 30 years is dying. That's the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there's nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die.
So we're making an elixir of the damned. So your wife is just kind of cooked, I guess. We do have a note about that. Arbutum malacritus, Melosus retinentia, and Mens Fortis. Let's see if we actually fucking know what these are. Arbutum alacritus, so it's Caballia. Okay, let's go to our lab. So we need Caballia. We need what's that? Mens Fortis, Dranthium. Dranthium. And then what was the last one we need? The one that I can't fucking pronounce for reasons. Let's see. Gotta catch the Z's due to employment. Have a good night, Jaden. Thank you for stopping in. Have good sleeps and good Z's and good employment. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Baculosis retinenta is Henchuk. Do we have that identified? I don't know if we did, actually. Let's see. Try. You know, sometimes that's all we can ask for, right? Is, you know, going into things with positive attitude and hoping that, the world reciprocates with our energy, you know? Yeah. Let's see. The fruit of the hedgehog can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay. This one that we might have an idea for. Blue-green bulbs. Do we have this? Plant smelly flower. Know if we can actually have this right. Small amounts of light. Deep blue. Okay, I don't know if we have this right now. We have any leads we haven't chased yet. Because otherwise, I don't know. Row home to the south of the water. Inner black home to the south of water. Okay, let's figure out where that is, because this is one of our only leads that we have to pursue right now. And usually, like, exhausting all of the leads is how we, find the plants. Oh, there. Hundreds a year ago, inner black home. Where the heck is that? There it is. Blackcomb. South of what? Twinside Stone Circle. I actually looked here before. Go take a look. I shudder at the thought of what's happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw. A chill comes over me and I realize I don't want to linger. Ah. Welp. Let's see. We already have that. Briar's Disc, often called it Smuggler. Okay. There's nothing we can really do with that note, so I think we can put that away for now. We still don't really have anything with that. Let's think about this. Let's water our plants and think about this. We should be good to go. Let's see. We don't have any idea where the plant should be at. Let's kind of, you know... Not to come here. Darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. Oh, that's great. That's... We love a little bit of rising dread from just going places. That's awesome. Fuck. Root of a henchuck. Tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance. When cut open, when the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green. Don't think this is it, though. I think we already basically identified it as something else. That's why it's labeled, but over here. So it's just a matter of figuring out where to find this thing. Which I will say is like, I don't know. It's not a complaint. I guess I could just be like randomly exploring places. But at the same time, there's also not that much motivation for me, or like not much incentive for me to like randomly explore places, because randomly exploring places got me to take some of Rising Dread. So let me... You know what? We're gonna actually, instead of just like blindly looking around or like blindly clicking on things, because at this point I've basically exhausted all of the leads that I have. Okay. Okay. I have a location. As soon as I step off the road, members of the Sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and should move along without offering any help. Fuck. Wait, what does this look like? That's not... Okay, I'm a little mad about that. Did I already identify that as something else? Because I've seen that plant before. What? The fuck? It said blue-green, but allegedly, according to the wiki, this is the plant that I'm supposed to be looking for. I don't know, man. I don't know. So what were the other ones that I needed? I think it was Caballia and Dranthium. I guess we're giving that a shot. But yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, that's Henchuk, I guess. Okay, we have our Elixir of the Damned that we can now give this guy. That in the archive folder. There you go. Hope you don't regret it. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of the sought-after plant. Okay. Althea O'Shea. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get a hold of some liverstone here. Okay. Caution advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. Okay. Could be this. Smells rotten. Could be this. Dark and imposing. Strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. I bet this is it. Yep. Liverstone. Let's see. Go ahead and ID that. So where is it gonna go? Probably. Yeah. Good. We put that where it's supposed to go. There. Next customer. Off. Oh, this lady's dangerous. I can't control it anymore. This has all gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Oh, so we've got two options here. Widow's Woe and Dead Man's Fingers. What do we have for these? Dead Man's Fingers. Fungus is typically found in dense forests. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Or Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partially due to its unpleasant scent. Ooh. That is a very good question. It's too strong. Can't hold it back. It wants to kill. That's all it wants. So we can either make her, like, turbo scared of this thing, or we can, like, strengthen her resolve. Interesting. I'm really, like, let's go check the bios. Little is known about the woman in the jade mask. She is occasionally seen in Undermere, and people understandably avoid her cold demeanor. Mind is clouded. So we know that she is responsible for summoning whatever great evil is now plaguing everything. So we can either fuck her up royally because she deserves it, or we can strengthen her resolve. How are we feeling? What if I... Her sisters. What did she... I never meant for it to turn on my sister. What does she mean by that? Was she part of, like, the sisterhood? It's like all the druids, basically? I'm kind of tempted to give her the dead man's fingers and see what happens. Let's, fuck around and find out, shall we? Positive ID on dead man's fingers. Okay. Cool. There's been talk over the past few nights of down the royal oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I've decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. We need glowhorn. I bet that's the glowing mushroom. What is that? Floathorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is a phosphorescent illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers often avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Yes, that's the glowing mushroom. This one. Cool. Let's go ahead and put this away. There. Neat. Alright, what do we get? She finally had the power she craved all these years. A servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru that bred. It was death. Okay. That's a thing. We totally are fine, yeah? Yeah. East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Let's go see if we can find that. To the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. The castle? I think the only castle... There's multiple castles. Okay, so figuring out which castle it is, which castles are options, which castle it could be. East of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. The castle, across the river, through the mountain pass. I'm kind of inclined to say it grows at the edge of the east of the river, east of the castle, across a river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Kind of inclined to say it's somewhere over here, maybe? Or like over here? Nothing here. Fuck. Let's go ahead and figure out what that is. Let's see. Water our plants to get our will to explore back. Because usually whatever plants we end up finding from these locations are pretty good and often needed for whatever day's quests we have. So. Yeah. Right. East Castle, across the river, through the mountain pass. Grows at the edge of the wood. Because the other thing I would think would be if it's this one, east of the river, there isn't a river nearby it. So, I think it has to be Scissor Castle? Oh, wait a damn minute. Gleaston Castle, across the river. Is there a mountain pass? I don't know if there is, but the edge of the wood. East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain path. East of the castle, across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. Round the wood. Across the mountain path. Across the river, through the mountain path. Grows at the edge of the wood. There really isn't a mountain pass anywhere but like over here. East of the castle, across the river. I feel like I'm gonna end up being mad at wherever this is. Unless Muncaster Castle, across the river, grows the edge of the wood. What kind of woods here? We're not gonna go to the stone circle. What if we go here? Nope. Well. And I want to figure this out before anything else, because I know it's going to end up being important. Well, it might be important. Really, you know what? Let's take it faster. Oh, hey, Verona. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes you've been able to track down the plants we need. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't know what the plants are! We need 5 plants in order to perform a ritual. 5 plants were required for a ritual. The specific plants are not known. Fuck! Did I have anything in the archive that might have said something about where I need to be? What I might need. Because, wait a minute. It's 5 plants. We technically, I think, already dealt with these. Or... like, we technically already dealt with these, but what are the odds that they're also related to other things? Because they're not checked off. Which makes me think that there's still more that we can do with them. You know? Like, what if we try and find whatever these plants are? Okay. I mean, we are very literally, like, just going on guesses, really. But... so there's one that... okay. There's one that has 6 petals, one that has 5, one that has 4. There's basically like a little weeping like tulip dealio. And then a 3-petaled one. I don't have any other leads to go off of for what the 5 plants could be other than this. So that's kind of why I'm like, I don't know, man. It could be. It fucking could be. That. A rather unpleasant scent. It could be this one. Let's figure out a way to set it aside. Okay. Dark blue flowers, smells like rhubarb. The like little stripe in the middle makes me think that's important. You know? So I'm kind of inclined to go with this one as that second one. be those. 3-petaled flower. It's not gonna be those, I don't think. It actually needs to have a little center thing, like that one does. There are 5. I don't think it's that one because it doesn't have the middle vein. We need a now we need a 6-petaled one that's slightly pointy. It could be this one. That could be that. I can see it. Let's see. That one isn't pointy on the petals. Pleasant fresh aroma. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. We need one that also has 4. We need one that has 6. We need one that has 3 petals. Again, I have no indication that this is actually what I'm supposed to be looking for, but I also don't have any other leads to pursue. So. I don't think that one's it. There really aren't a whole lot that could possibly fit that description, though. Really aren't a whole lot that, like it could be Fennec for the 6. For the 6-pointed one, I'm kind of leaning towards it being Fennec. Do I have anything with purple tags at the moment? I don't. I could purple tag them. Do I have anything in my book that mentions the ritual? Let's, like, check some of the entries that I don't have already. Umbrella. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure once illness is set in, but can ease the pain and prolong life. Okay. Let's see. Slowly alive by carnivorous foreign. Applications in dark magic. The uses of Caldery are not known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. To those who worship the Huntress Arduina, this place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. I thought I already had Caldery found. Grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Let's see, do I have anything? That kind of looks like Caldery. Let's kind of take the tags somewhere I can actually use them. Because I think that's Caldery. I'm gonna purple tag it, I guess? How the fuck do I spell that again? Yeah, I did spell that right. Caldery could be it. And that could be... Is that any of the ones that we need? I don't think that's any of these. These away for now. Okay, so we were at Caldery. We already have these. Devil's Nightcap. Slow and agonizing death. Pain relief. Clover. I'm just trying to flick through the ones that I don't already have positively identified. Okay, single drop of the strong smelling sap of this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties. Truth. We have Meekdu. Wait a minute. Keep fucking misclicking. Anyways, the beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. That kind of does look like... Where was the... It kind of does look like this. I am going to pull these back out. They might actually be relevant. Okay, so it could be Meekdu. We actually did that before? Florets. Dark purple flowers. We think we found Caldery. So that's a thing. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Those could be it, but it's kind of hard to tell. But Meekdu could be one. Let's see. Hallians, Annibal. Rare plant that is hard. Wait. That looks like the one drawing. Wait. A rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. It's Priddle. Very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. I don't know if we have anything that would necessarily suggest that. But keep looking. Dark fruit should not be ingested under any circumstances. Sometimes associated with death is oom. Okay. In the twilight where shadows grow, take the leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. A foul-smelling but pretty flower. Okay. That could be it. So this could be one of them. What was that? Did I... Come on. Where was that? Can you give us Priddle? Yeah, Priddle. No. Twilight Lepotia. Twilight Lepotia. Take leaf and root and eye of crow, plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Twilight Lepotia. Do not be fooled. I think that's Twilight Lepotia. I'm gonna tentatively name that. Twilight Lepotia. Caldery. I think Caldery is one of them. This one might be one of them. I'm gonna tentatively put that over there. Widow's Woe. Induce fear. I think that's it. So we might have like 3 of those. Unless I think there was one of the other. Unless there's ones that I've already identified. Yeah. So there's these. Dark blue flowers. It might be these ones. It might be Caldery. It could be Twilight Lipotia. Forget which one this one is, but I'm pretty sure that could be this one. That would be this and this. And I don't know if Caldery would be this one or this one, but it's probably one of those. Unless it's one of the ones we've already found. See any others that we can find that might be good for this. Dark magic. Let's see. Sharpening the mind. Corpse fiend. Elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as a green eye. Okay. What the one Hunter was taking, yeah? I'm pretty sure that's the case. Let's see. Give properties. Wait, what was that? Improve eyesight. Okay. Grants strength. Soporific. For sleep. Friendship. Poison. Okay. Yeah. That one's basically harmless. Henchnook, we've got Hop Heart. Lady of Summer. Locating things. Larkshine. What does that do? It's pain. Okay. Lesser Meridoc is a poison. Brown flower is made up of smaller yellow florets. I think we've already identified that one, basically. Also known the Truth Sayer will force the person to tell the truth. One's a paralytic. Allow focus. Man, there sure is a lot of fucking plants in this store. Be bound to secrecy. Many smaller florets, making this a sought-after decorative plant, though it's difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. I think this might be small, delicate flowers. The flowers kind of look like the right shape. So which one was this? This was Miku. I think that's me too. I'm gonna label that as such because I don't honestly have other options right now. We need 5 plants, is basically what it is. Turn invisible, confidence, focus. Hallucinogenics. Very rare plant, hard to come by, and requires great care to cultivate. Interesting. Red Ebony reveals what is hidden. It could be Red Ebony. For all I know, it could be Red Ebony. We already found that one, at the very least. We already have that one labeled. Releasing Swift Snare. Fortune. Commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Solomon's Scepter. Okay, that could be one. Let's mark that down. Okay. That's probably the 3. Okay. So we have the one that has 3 for sure. That's going to be a Solomon's Scepter. This one. So we have this one, which is the 5 petal. We've got this one will be the 4 petal. So then it's either this one or this one is the 3 or the 6. I bet it's 3, actually. We've already got Solomon's Scepter. Medicinal properties. Should not be ingested. Third, results in insanity. Deter unwanted souls. Swift Snare. Sometimes associated with death, maybe. We already picked out a Twilight Lapotia. Can move in the dark. Whoa. Green coal. We don't have... I don't know what the last plant is, then. I really don't know. Because if it's gonna be those 3, plus Solomon's Scepter, and then... maybe Tomb? But I have no idea. Fragrance in soaps and candles. That tells me nothing. Okay, so we still have the one card that we need to figure out. Yeah. Where is the card? There it is. East of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass. Where all are castles on the map? Because there's a couple that it could be. Scissor Castle is one. It could be Gleaston Castle, Muncaster Castle, Edge of the Wood. It could be here. Through the mountain path, east of the river, through the mountain pass, east of the castle, across the river, through the mountain pass, it grows to the edge of the wood. Would be like somewhere like over here? Nothing here. And that's where I'm kind of stumped, I think. I don't really have any solid leads on what the last plant could be. And I want to figure out this card. Somewhere that would be east of a castle across the river. East of the river, through the mountain pass, at the edge of the wood. Here? Why did I come here? Damn. Bro, I don't even know. Let's see. What other options do we have? But unless it's saying like go directly through the mountains from like Zizurg. That could be a shot. Where's the edge of the wood? What if I go here? Holy fuck. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. What do we get? Oh! Okay. I bet that's Switch there. Very, it moves fast for a plant. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So do we know where the ritual site is? Meet me at the ritual site. Where the hell is this supposed to be? This is the downside, I guess, to missing out and not playing consecutive nights. Or at least skipping a week, because now I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Philodendron, that really got me thinking. Spearheader trying my patience. It's time. The servant is on the move again. It's time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sake that you manage to track down the plants we need. I don't actually know where the ritual site is. Oops. Unless we're supposed to go to the daughters. I don't remember. 100 years ago, site. Oh, that's probably where it means, is wherever the ritual site is in this letter. It was created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from the world. Okay. Let's see what we can find. Alright. Okay, well... Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb to the south of Water. Did through... Ah, fuck. And, okay, well... I guess we're just gonna go to the Swinside Circle. I hope that's the right place. Because otherwise, I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. What happens if I hit a hint? Oh, go to the ritual site and deal with the servant once and for all. Thank you. That told me nothing I didn't already know. Okay, so I guess we go here? No? That doesn't tell me anything. Where the fuck? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Get our will to explore back. Right. Let's, I hope I've actually got the plants. Or that I can figure it out, I guess. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Shit. Okay, well, I kind of have to guess here. I think one of them is Miktu. I think one of them is Twilight Lipotia. One of them is Caldery. One of them is Solomon's Scepter. And there's no way to tell if I'm right. That's the fun part. Okay, so I think we need our 6-pointed one. I kind of just have to hope that I'm right. What is Bennett? Is it fits the physical description? Reduces anxiety. That might not be it. Because it could be either of these, I think. Okay. I don't know what I need to actually get. Because it feels like I need to get something. Unless there's like an elixir I can do instead. I genuinely have no fucking clue here. Lux and Quentin's. Elixir the Damned. What the fuck do those do, even? Protect memory. Or memory aid. For that one. Overcome fear? I don't know if I have anything here. The fuck? I genuinely have no idea. What? Yeah, I really have no idea. What am I supposed to do with this? No idea. Oops. That was a misclick. At this point, I might just need to, like, look it up. I don't really want to spoil anything accidentally, but I don't really have any other options right now. Because I genuinely am out of ideas. Unless I just throw something in and see what happens. I don't know. Unless it is red ebony. Fuck, I don't know. Not the right plants. Awesome. Because I genuinely have no other ideas what this might be. So, yeah. Yeah, okay, well... well, I guess we're gonna have to look this up, because I genuinely have no fucking idea. Okay. I was wrong on all of them, it turns out. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We need this one for sure. We need... we need... we need this one. We need... Widow's Woe, the Swift Snare, and Devil's Nightcap. Widow's Woe. Okay, Devil's Nightcap. What is this? Colloquially known as Corpse Fiend, it's said if ingested, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. Kind of similar to pine needles. Okay. Pine forest. That's probably it. Okay. Let's see what else we got. What were the other ones that I just said? Widow's Woe. Said to induce fear. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Could be this one. And we need Swift Snare. Okay. Small heart-shaped leaves, and it's got the grippers. That's probably it. 4 out of 5 right. What? A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Huh? This? Yeah? Okay. What? This? Okay. Let's see. Kind of got like 3 big forks. Like this. Okay. I feel revived. My mind is whole. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So we get to redo the day. Fuck me. If it's not this one, I'll take a purple off it. 4 out of 5. Fuck. Dark blue, or it's dark flowers. Must act before it's too late. Okay. Well, guess we just figure it out when we get there. Give this another shot. See if this is not... if I misidentified this. That could be it. It's gonna be the pine forest one. We know it's gonna be the grippy one. Zirconium. Four out of 5 correct. So that means if we got 4 out of 5 and I changed this one, then that's one's still not right. And it's not this one either. So we know it's not the Long Veracund. it's not Elderfinium because that one was a positive ID. That one's Swift Snare, that one... The Minty... It's Widow's Woe is the one that I'm having issues with. Like, unless I don't have it. Read the description again, okay. Said to induce fear, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow from a bed of long thin leaves. Could be this. 4 out of 5. Not this one. Fuck me. Where the hell am I supposed to get that from? That's not what I would have thought of, but okay. I think I have seen that before. Where the hell do I get it from? Let's see. I already had it. Kind of looks like something I've seen before, but I guess not. Let's give this a shot. Not. Don't understand. Unless it's like hidden somewhere. It like slid in and is untagged among my tagged plants. It's so fucking weird. Well, I might have a little bit of stupid. Did I get the right one? Hello, Shadow. How's it going? How are we doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. Oh, I understand. I was missing a thing. Okay. There we go. Ah, the raven lives? Excellent! This is great news. First is the corpse's friend. A reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third, the fear bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a petal to secure the black blood's reverse. Oh my fucking god, I'd been holding onto that box, and that's really what it was. Get the clue from that, and now we get this. Okay. Doing good. Doing really good. That's Widow's Woe. Alright.
Well done. I'll take it from here.
I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes.
nothing's happening.
What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants?
I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient.
A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, fuck, that's big. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head. But the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of in the woman's back. I can't hold it much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, with which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly! I know what to do! Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with a strange, jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Woo! There was an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I've been able to reflect on the events of the past few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? So I guess it was a good thing that we gave her the thing that made her focus her resolve, instead of freaking the fuck out. That's what I'm going with. Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They don't know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture. Of course, with Hellebore for company. It's quieter around here, but I'm content. And there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Alright. Sleeping Dendro. Oh. I think I got everybody is alive or in hiding. Okay. I think that's one of the good endings. I think that's a good ending. Yeah. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. Bet. So, Reuben, Verona, Faye, Bethany, and Isidore. Everybody is alive. Everybody's alive. We defeated the servant. I'd call that the good ending. I'm pretty happy. So yeah, that was the end of Strange Horticulture. Very good game. Very, very good game. 10 out of 10. All right. Earlier? Is there more? Oh, we can identify all the rest. Have you ever heard of the monastery at the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if there's more to... There seems to be more to uncover. Go to Ravenglass first. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who's delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. Must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face, and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers and followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass and have stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, "Here, if you're serious about going, you'd better have this." Oh! Elixir of the Black Veil. Okay. Oh, so that's a copy of the instructions, and then we have Elixir of the Black Veil. Put this away. Alright. Cool. Let's see if we can figure out this elixir first. I kind of want to see where this goes. And we also have this to check out. So actually, let's do that first. There's the card. Okay, there's a mountain, 2 dots next to each other. Okay. So it's here. I think it's this selection. 3 down. Yeah. The sun is low in the sky. I'm tired after a long day. I've earned this reward. Hell yeah! New plant. Alright. Good shit. We got that. Leaf of the Storian. We have Storians? Pretty sure that's the thing we have. Storians! Dark red fruits should not be ingested. Well, we have one... Where is one that has dark red fruits? Yeah, that's gonna be a Storian. Tune. I think we already... Tune. Sometimes associated with death. Fragrance. Used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Flowers with a gentle scent. What did the thing look like? Okay, they're kind of like that. Kind of smells like rhubarb. Kind of looks like that. Okay. We're just kind of vibing with this, I guess. And Stench of Twilight. Let's try it. Fuck it. Yay! Okay. So that is... where's our tags? Elixir of the Black Veil. Alright. No seed will grow that does not wither, no water will languish upon the river, no man will last forever whole. We all wear the blackened veil. Forever hail, we all will wear the blackened veil. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's put that away. And I guess we need to find the monastery now. See where this is. You won't find the monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. Okay, so starting in Ravenglass. We cross 2 rivers. And they left me here in Ravenglass. We followed a river for the while. I could hear it on my left. So the river would need to be on the right. We followed a river for a while, then we crossed to the east. Edge of a wood. Cross 2 rivers. There. Alright! Bet! First fucking try! We love that! 3 figures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first. The monks of the Black Veil know of the horticulturalist. Then one in the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio stays silent. Well, we already have the thing ready. Yep. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappear into the monastery. Sometime later, they return with a stack of parchment. Ooh! Got a whole bunch of things. Alright, alright. Neat. Wait, did I actually fully identify the plants that I used in that? Didn't. Was this one, and which one was it that I used? Storian. Okay. Get all comfy here. Alright. Let's see. What else did we have left to identify? We're at 61 out of 77 now. Do we have any other leads that we needed to follow? We don't really need that. Because that's basically, unless we're just gonna try and identify the remaining ones we don't already have. Umbrella. Powerful balm against diseases of the heart. Long, rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberry. I think it's this one. Strawberries. That was Umbrella. Alright. Bella Nox. Moonlight flower, dark, mysterious, beautiful, has enchanted people for centuries. It's thought to send people into, send people mad with obsessive desire, seductively luring them to their deaths like a siren's call. I don't know if we know enough about this yet in order to be able to say. Do I have any other leads that I can actually pursue right now? I don't know if I do. So, yeah. This I don't think I need anymore. I don't think there's anything else I need. Other than to try and identify things, but... Unless... Oh, I can take more people. It's good to see you, Helibor. It's been a while. You seem relaxed as ever. Nothing Nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit, I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants had a part to play, though. I've been collecting some information on a selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finish identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower, Belanox. I've always loved that one. You know, it's funny you mention it. I think this is it. Bet. Alright. Alright. Spring waxcap. That's a mushroom, isn't it? Okay, so I guess we're just gonna try and identify all of the ones that are left, maybe? Edible mushroom with some medicinal properties. When eaten and dried, it can help relieve pain. Okay. Let's see. Red waxy caps. That's probably it. Spring wax cap. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. Ah, Haverage. Some romantic soul once gave me a stem of Haverage. I think I offended the poor boy when I gagged on the scent. He took it as a bad omen. Okay, let's go to Haverage. Pretty blue flowers line the stems of this plant. Who do I have? Probably this. Okay. Fool's Midnight. Used by some as an aphrodisiac, though a potent sulfuric aroma is enough to put off most. Dark mushroom is a fleshy underbelly. Okay, dark mushroom. Smells yucky. Fool's Midnight. Alright. Demel. This unremarkable flower is related to the common thistle. There's one that looks like a thistle. Let's... Demel. Alright. We're just gonna see if we can identify the rest of them, I guess. That's Demel, Lesser Meridoc. We already picked that one out. Alright, confirmed. It says here Umbrella smells of strawberries. So many conflicting aromas in the shop I can't pick it out. That's okay, we already pulled it out. Cool. Evulum. Never even heard of that. I don't think I pulled that one out. What is Evulum? The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it's said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Many short, pretty leaves. Somewhat pungent. I think this is it. Evulum. Okay. Pennybell. Alright. Pennybell. Leaves of Pennybell are chewed by some for their hallucinogenic properties. However, it's highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Awesome. That didn't tell me very much. But I'm gonna guess it's this one. Cool. Alright. My mother often uses birdum leaves in her cooking. She's too stubborn for superstitions. Birdum. Thick birdum leaves make a tasty addition to soups and stews. Okay, so it's got big old leaves. That's giving birdum, yeah. Another herbal remedy for sore throats that doesn't work is hibiscus. Hibiscus flowers crushed into a paste to cure sore throats and coughs. I think this is one of the only ones left that would fit the bill. Nope. What the heck is the hibiscus flower? Okay, they're long, thin leaves. Could be this. Not that. There we go. Hibiscus. Alright. Isle of Neptune. It is nice that they're kind of just like letting us essentially victory lap just to be able to complete the book. I kind of like that. I really do. Sparsely petaled pale flowers. Let's actually pull the ones that I haven't tagged already. Aside. Sparsely petaled pale. We already have that. We technically know what that is, but we haven't tagged it. Neptune. Isle of Neptune. Also called Truthsayer, this plant will force the person to tell the truth when eaten. This sparsely petaled, pale flower gives off a strong scent. Sparsely petaled, pale flower. Isle of Neptune. Meekdew. We already pulled that one. There's this. Meekdew! Alright. Carnivorous Tauren. I'm gonna bet. I'm not even gonna look. I bet it's this. Yup. Alright. Carnivorous Tauren, Caldery. We actually got that ID'd. Riddle. I'm pretty sure we already ID'd that one as well. It's a matter of where it ended up in here. I really did not organize these. Riddle. I did not, actually. It's a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. It kind of looks like this. Yippee! Well, that seems to be all of them. You know, I think you've earned you've earned the right to call yourself an experienced horticulturalist. We did it, you guys! We identified all the plants. I'm good at this. Yay! Okay. And I think that's it. All right. Good shit. So, let's exit out and bring it back. Hi, how's it going? How are we feeling? How are we feeling after that? I know it's a little bit... I thought I had more left of the game, to be completely honest with you guys. It's fun. fun. It's fun, though. Let's see.